I finished painting the sickbikeparts shift kit rear motor mount. I did have some trouble with orange peel, and I really didn't want to spend $30+ on polishing compounds for this one part. So I had read about people making their own polishing compound, so I looked into that, homemade polishing compound, and I saw some recipes using toothpaste and baking soda. 3 parts toothpaste, 1 part baking soda. So I tried that, but what I found with that was it was a little too tacky. It didn't really spread around very much. So I tried adding a little bit of water to that mix. But what I found was the water tended to collect the baking soda into clumps. That didn't seem to be working very well. So then I made a new mix using 2 parts toothpaste, 1 part beeswax furniture polish, and 1 part baking soda, maybe a little less. So the beeswax helped to smooth it out a little bit, and it let it move freer on the part. But no matter what I did, no matter what I tried, it really just didn't work out very well. It made the surface cloudy. I could see scratches underneath this cloudy cover. So I decided to try something different. After sanding the orange peel clear coat back down to flat, I decided to fog the clear coat on the part, or mist it. So what I did was hold the can further away than recommended, further away than the 8 to 10 inches recommended on the can. It was more like 12 to 14 inches, and I just let kind of a bigger cloud, a thinner mix of paint, a thinner mix of clear coat land on the part. So this gave it a speckled sort of finish. At certain angles in the light, it almost looks like metallic paint. It catches more light and makes it kind of sparkle. Without any glare on it, it just looks black.
Clutches. 2-stroke clutch cover stickers for your motorized bike. Available in 49cc and Whimsy varieties. Pricing $49. Fireball. Rado. Gorilla powered. Luna. Gearhead. China Doll. Plain Jane. Blubber. Gumballs. Hazardous. Magic 8. Poppin'. Put a band-aid on it. Seen it. Shot. Squeaks. And the Clutches logo. Shop for Clutches now at teespring.com/stores/clutches.
So this was not an ideal finish. I'd rather have a nice glossy finish, but I just didn't want to spend $30, $40, $50 on polishing compound. And then, probably what would happen is I would buy one product and that would work, but it wouldn't really be enough. And then I'd need a finer compound. So while it's not ideal, it's a look and it's finished and it's done. So good. We can move on now to assembly. What I discovered today while attempting to test fit the mount again is that the rear mount studs are really too short to be used with this sickbikeparts shift kit rear motor mount. I would have to thread those studs out a lot in order to get the 13 millimeters that I'm going to need sticking out. You may recall, if you've seen my last video on the motor mount, that I figured out exactly how much stud I need sticking out so that I can get washer, lock washer, and the nuts on there and get my 14 millimeter ratcheting wrench into those enlarged holes that I cut and get this part assembled. There was too much wiggle in the studs, and there was about 5 millimeters or more, maybe 7 millimeters I needed to back that stud out. And it just didn't seem secure enough. So what I've done is I've ordered another pair of front motor mount studs. So they'll be here over the next week sometime. And I'll have to cut them down, but they'll give me a good starting place so that I can get these studs at just the right size. So that's it for this episode, just a short one, an update on the paint. I had filmed a lot of video on the painting process and the homemade compound in the hopes that it would work, but we'll just leave it here at this. And when we meet again, I will be assembling the motor mount and test fitting it on the engine. So I'll probably make a temporary, I'll assemble it temporarily. I'm hoping that I don't have to assemble the mount after I work it into the space, because it is a tight tolerance there. Hopefully it'll go onto the bike after it's properly assembled to the engine. But we'll see more of that next time. Thanks for watching.